Do you want to tell the world your unabridged story? Are you tired of being forced into a big tech profitability box when you have a soul the size of the universe? Have you had it with agreeing to terms you don't agree with and community guidelines that do not foster community, but instead allows the veil of censorship to block access to your truth and your soul? I'm Jason, the creator of the Own Your Stream online course. I want your story to be heard. I want you to expand beyond the containers created by our big tech overlords. I want you to own your own stream. You will be an unstoppable force. I can't wait to hear the stories you will tell once the shackles of big tech have fallen off your soul. I've designed this comprehensive yet fast-paced course to help you stream live without any big tech third parties involved. That's right, no expensive subscriptions, nothing you're not allowed to say, and I am here to guide you from start right through to achievement. But it doesn't stop there. I'm here to support you, eager to hear your success and ready to assist with any challenges you face. This course is for non-coders. Don't worry if you don't know how to code. All you have to do is copy-paste some commands and code snippets, and you will become unstoppable. As James Evan Pilato says, don't hate the media, become the media. So why wait? Start today and be live streaming tonight. Become unstoppable and uncancelable by achieving the milestone of owning your own stream. Sign up now and get started today. I can't wait to see you in the course. Hello and welcome to the course. I am Jason, your instructor. I am a web software developer focused on helping others learn how to do exciting things online. I am very glad you are here. In this course, we're going to build a production-ready streaming server completely from scratch. Now don't worry if you're not a coder or very technical. I have crafted this course with very simple instructions that include copying and pasting some commands and bits of code here and there. This course will teach you how to use OBS broadcast software to send your live streams directly to your website without using any big tech services or third parties. The server we are going to build is very secure and scalable. It has thousands of potential use applications and gives you the ultimate freedom that no matter what happens in the world, that you always have the ability to live stream, because you own the stream. Now, let's get started. I will see you in the course. Welcome back. In this first lesson, I'm going to show you what we will build together. I will also mention prerequisites and a few limitations. At the end of the course, you will have an amazingly beautiful interface between your computer running OBS and your website's live stream. Let me show you how it works. Step 1 is to open OBS. Step 2 is to set up your content or recording device to stream. Step 3 is to start streaming. Step 4 is to open your beautiful website and confirm your stream is live. And of course, the last step is to share your stream with the world. It's amazing how powerful and simple it is to own your stream. And this is what we are going to build together. The prerequisites for this course are that you'll need a Windows-based PC with a high-speed internet connection and at least 4 gigs of RAM with a modern operating system. Next, you'll need OBS software. It's free, safe, and easy to use. Click the download link and set it up just like any other program on your PC. After that, you need a domain name. You can purchase a domain from a domain service online. Popular ones include GoDaddy and Namecheap. The price can vary from $5 and up per year. Buying a domain name makes it possible for us to secure your stream, and while it isn't entirely needed to complete the course, it will come in handy for sharing your stream with the world. Don't pay for an expensive SSL. In the course, you'll learn how to get a free one using Certbot. The final thing is that you are going to need an account with a cloud service such as Linode or AWS. In this course, we're going to use Linode, so that is my recommendation. You could also build this project on a local PC running Linux or a Raspberry Pi running Raspbian. Those setups are not covered in the course. Cloud services like Linode may give you a trial period for free, and after that it costs about $5 a month, but you can cancel anytime. Once these steps are completed, then you are ready to continue with the course. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now, let's create a Linode instance. Now that you're logged in, let's click on the button Create and select Linode. Then choose an operating system, in this case Ubuntu 20.04. Select your region, pick a place close by. Then select Shared PC and Nanode 1 GB. Name your Linode and add tags if you want. Then enter a secure password. I get my passwords from passwordgenerator.net. And then scroll all the way to the bottom and click Create. It takes about 3 minutes for your Linode to finish provisioning and boot up. Now we are ready to start building. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now let's connect our domain to our Linode instance. We are doing this first to ensure that we are ready to install the SSL in a later lesson. First thing is to visit our Linode instance and copy the IP address. Then, let's go to our domain service. Click on the domain we want to work with, then DNS. Let's add an A record. For name, just leave it blank, or enter a word like stream or live as the subdomain. For TTL, enter the lowest possible number, and for the IP address, paste the Linode IP. Other domain services may do it slightly different, but the steps to follow should work for most domain services. Now that we have pointed our domain to our Linode IP, we are ready to build our streaming server. Let's get to it. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. For the next phase of the course, we'll be connected to our Linode instance via the terminal. I have split my screen to make it easy to see what we will be doing. First, let's visit our Linode instance and copy the access command. Next, let's open the terminal. You can do this by clicking on the magnifying glass and entering the letters CMD. I already have it open. Now let's paste the access command into the terminal and press enter. When prompted, also copy and paste the password we created earlier. Now you should be connected to your Linode instance. The commands that we will be using are in the course materials for this lesson. Let's enter the command sudo apt update, followed by the command sudo apt upgrade. If prompted, click Y for yes. This process can take several minutes, but to keep things moving, I have sped up the video. The next command is sudo apt install NGINX. This will install NGINX, which is what we will use to receive and broadcast our streams. Now, let's check the status of NGINX. With this command, systemctl status NGINX. If everything is good, you should see some green text. Press Ctrl and the letter C at the same time to exit the NGINX status console. Next, it will be time to configure NGINX to receive your stream. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now let's build the receiver. From this point on, the code and command snippets are provided to you in the course guide for easy copy pasting. Let's start by installing the RTMP module for NGINX. This will allow us to receive the stream from OBS. Next, restart NGINX. Then let's check the status of NGINX. Exit the console by pressing Ctrl and the letter C. If all is good, then let's alter the NGINX config file. Access the file with the command and navigate to the end of the file. Paste the code snippet provided and then press Ctrl S to save and Ctrl X to exit. Your receiver is now built. Next, we are going to build the broadcaster. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now let's build the broadcaster. We'll also add SSL in this lesson. First, let's alter the NGINX config file. Copy the command to access it. Then delete all content and paste the code snippet provided. Another way to save your file is to press Ctrl X, then Y, and enter. Now let's add the SSL. Copy the command to install certbot on the Linode. Paste the second command to install the SSL on your domain. Change the entry to include your domain name and remove the dummy text. You'll be asked some questions along the process. Enter your email when requested. Now, let's test and automate renewals. So the SSL will be perpetually renewing on its own. Enter the certbot command to perform a dry run renewal. If that works, then let's create a cron job to do the renewal for us every 10 days. You'll know the job is assigned by checking the cron tab list. Last thing, we need to take a look at the changes certbot made to the default config file. Paste the command to have a look. You should see more code at the bottom now. Press Ctrl X to exit. Next, we are going to configure OBS. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now let's configure OBS to send our stream to the server. First, let's copy our Linode IP address. Then, open OBS. Click on Settings in the bottom right. In the Settings panel, click on Stream. Under Service, select Custom. In the Server field, enter RTMP://your IP address/live. Set your stream key and make sure to note what it is because you'll need it in a later lesson. Next, we configure basic analytics for the stream. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. In this short lesson, we're going to set up simple analytics so that we can debug the stream if something goes wrong. Enter the command to install. Once installed, enter the execute command. Don't worry if nothing happens. Remember, we're not streaming yet. Press Ctrl C to exit. Next, we'll build the viewer. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now it's time to build the viewer. This is the page on the internet where your OBS live stream will be visible to the rest of the world. Make sure to have your domain name and stream key created earlier handy. You'll need those now. Enter the command to create the page. Next, paste the code snippet into the file. Now it's time to make some changes to the file. You'll want to locate the audio tag and then the source tag within the audio block. Now you want to make changes, removing the dummy instructional text and replacing it with the real values. Enter your domain name and your stream key, but keep the slashes and other parts the same. Make sure not to add extra spaces. After fixing the audio source tag, it's time to fix the video tag. Scroll up and locate the source tag for the video block as well. And make the same changes, removing the dummy text and adding your domain name and stream key. Make sure to double check that you don't have any typos and then save and exit. You just built the viewer. In a moment, we will test it out. I will see you in the next episode. Welcome back. Now let's perform a test of the server config. You should be familiar with these commands by now. If everything tests good, then restart NGINX. Next, let's get our debugger running by using the third command. Let's leave it up and running to watch the stream input. Open OBS and click the button to start the stream. Then make sure to have content to stream to it. I am using an old TV movie from the 90s for testing. You could test with live video or audio too, though it's difficult to both perform live and also debug the stream at the same time. Now, let's have a look at the stream on our terminal. You should see your stream being processed by the server now. Next is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's check out your live stream. Visit your domain name with a / in the word live. For example, if your domain name was example.com, then navigate to example.com / live. Hit the play button and enjoy your achievement. If it is not yet ready, then hit the refresh button. The server has to encode the stream, and this can take several seconds. The viewer we have built uses a semantic CSS library called Pico CSS. It is entirely free and completely responsive, making it display beautifully on large and small screens. It is very easy to use and does not clutter up the HTML code, which is why I like it. By default, I have set the style to dark mode, but there is a light mode as well. The video and audio players are powered by Video.js. Video.js is a free library that supports HLS streams, making it ideal for this type of streaming project. Next, we'll secure the stream. I will see you in the next lesson. Welcome back. Now we are going to protect your stream by locking your receiver to the IP address. Paste the command to open the NGINX config file. Find the line in the application block with the words allow publish and dummy text for your local IP address. Remove the hash or pound sign in front of it. Also, on the line below it, remove the hash or pound sign in front of it as well. That uncomments these lines and makes them active in our code. Next, delete the dummy text from your local IP. You will need to obtain your local IP. There are many sites online that will provide that to you. Insert your local IP into the place of the dummy text. Save and exit. One more time, let's test the config, and if everything is good, then use the second command to restart NGINX. Your streaming server is now protected and ready for you to stream content to the world. Congratulations, you did it.
Drug me, honey, kiss me till I'm in a coma.